Yai, and I love living in Thailand. I've lived here 36 years, and even I have to do the Thailand Digital Arrival Card, or TDAC, every time I enter the country. When doing your TDAC, there are three things to remember. Number one, you have to do a digital arrival card, even for transit, and you have to do it online. There are no excuses and no paper forms. Number two, you can't do your digital arrival card more than 72 hours, that's 3 days, before you arrive in Thailand. That's 72 hours counted on Thailand. Number three, if you forget to do your digital arrival card, you can do it at the machines at the airport or on your mobile phone when you arrive. Most Thai airports have free Wi-Fi you can use, but do you really want to have to deal with that after a 10-hour flight? There's no option to do a paper form even if you forget. So if you arrive at immigration without it, they'll send you out of the line to start over. By the way, Thailand's one of the last countries in Southeast Asia to implement digital arrival cards. Vietnam, Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia have been doing digital arrival cards for some time. It's the future of international travel, so get used to it. And don't miss all the great videos on the Let's Live in Thailand channel. The videos are free and useful for expats and tourists alike. All right, to get started, we have to sign into the official government digital arrival card website. Beware, there are a lot of scam websites out there that will pretend to do your arrival card, but they only want to steal your personal data or get you to give them some money. Only use the official Thai government website. It's 100% free and the only one that can actually get your data into the government database. The link is here and in the description. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified when Let's Live in Thailand has new content. And of course, be sure to put your comments and questions below. All right, let's get that link in there, and in an instant, you'll see the website turn up. It reminds you that all passengers need to complete this form, which is why you're there, and then it tells you not to forget about your 90-day report.
90-day report?
If you're going to stay in Thailand longer than 90 days, this form isn't enough. You'll need to do an address report 90 days after you arrive. You can watch the Let's Live in Thailand video on that and find its link in the description. You can see a button here that you use if you already submitted your arrival card online. Maybe you made a mistake or your flight changed or whatever. You can fix it by clicking on Update Arrival Card. We're going to get started on a new arrival card, so click on Arrival Card. This new page pops up. Very tidy, big font for us old folks, and mostly pretty easy. Let's fill it out. Although it's possible to fill out the first section from a picture of your passport, I never do that. I mean, it's only 4 or 5 fields, and you probably already know your name and citizenship, so we're only talking about looking up your passport number. Fill in your family name first, then your first name. Middle name has no red asterisk, so that's optional. Remember that. No red asterisk, optional to fill it in. Type in your passport number and select your citizenship from the list. Tip for those from the USA, when selecting citizenship on Thai government websites, Thailand immigration usually lists US citizens under American, so look for American if you can't find USA. Enter your full 4-digit year of birth, 2-digit month of birth, and 2-digit date of birth. So if you were born on April 1st, you would enter 04 for the month and 01 for the day. Your occupation is very general. Student, retired, working. No need to put in that you're the senior barista at Starbucks Seattle, no matter how proud of that you might be. Now pick a gender. They're not very picky about gender in Thailand, but whatever you pick must match the gender on your passport. Now you'll notice that visa number is optional, no red asterisk. 93 countries are eligible for the tourism visa waiver program, so lots of people arriving have no visa number. If you do have a visa, whether tourist or non-immigrant, business, DTV, or elite, put the number here. For you, it's not optional. Put in the country where you usually live as the residence. Next, pick a state, province, or locality from the drop-down list that's closest to where you live. If you can't find yours, just pick something close. You have to pick something. The residence you pick pre-fills the country code for your telephone contact. If your phone is from somewhere else, maybe you have a Thai SIM already, you can change that manually in the phone number field. The phone number is mandatory. Red asterisk. Pro tip, some folks put in the number of their Thailand hotel. Have a look and check that everything you entered is right, then click Continue. If you missed filling in something, the form will ask you to correct it before it takes you to the next page. And don't worry, you'll get one more chance to check everything before the final submission. On the next page, you'll put in your travel information. First, input your arrival date. It'll only let you to pick up to 3 days in advance of today's date on the calendar. If your date is not yet highlighted, you calculated the time wrong. Remember, they count 72 hours Thailand time. You can come back again and try it tomorrow. Unfortunately, you'll have to start again from the beginning when you come back. The country where you boarded should be where you began your flight. So if you flew Netherlands to Hong Kong to Bangkok and didn't leave the airport in Hong Kong, you should put Netherlands. Frankly, if you put in Hong Kong, no one will make a fuss, especially since the flight number you put in later will be for the flight from Hong Kong to Thailand. Enter your purpose of travel. If you enter anything other than holiday, there may be other documents required when you go through immigration. And your visa has to apply to that purpose, so don't be creative here. Pick how you traveled. If by plane, fill in your last flight number. If by road, the license plate number of the vehicle. And if by ship, the cruise line name. Departure information doesn't have any red asterisks, so just skip that. Accommodation information is very important. If you won't stay overnight in Thailand, you can click the transit passenger box and skip this step. If you are staying in Thailand, before you leave home, get the full address and phone number of your hotel and write it down. If you're staying with a friend or in an apartment, you'll need their complete address since the province, district, and sub-district fields are mandatory. District or area are sometimes called umpur in anglicized addresses, and spellings vary widely. So if you can't figure these out, just get the province right and do your best to pick the others from the drop-down list. But you do have to pick something. And don't forget, if you're staying with a friend or in a rented apartment, in addition to the digital arrival card, you'll need to do a TM30 address notification within 24 hours of arriving in Thailand. You can learn how to do that in another of the Let's Live in Thailand videos, and you'll find that link in the description. Finally, you can put the complete address of your accommodation in the address field. If it's a hotel, usually the full name of the hotel is good enough. Take your time and review everything you filled in, make corrections, and then click Continue. On the next page, list the countries you've visited in the last 2 weeks. This is mostly an agricultural health issue, but if you passed through a country in which yellow fever is endemic, they may require you to show proof of vaccination. At this point, you see the option to add additional travelers to the same arrival card. I don't recommend this unless you are traveling with minor children. If you choose this option, you'll have the opportunity to automatically copy information from one traveler to another. If everyone in your party is an adult, I recommend each individual do their own digital arrival card. Click Preview, then on the next page, you get to check everything one more time. If you see something you entered in error, click Edit and make your corrections. But if everything is okay, fill in an email address to receive the confirmation QR code. If you're doing the form at the airport, be sure you can receive that email. But don't sweat it too much. Do a screen capture of the success page when you get to that, just in case. That'll usually be good enough. Tick the Accept the Terms and Conditions box and then agree to the pop-up. If you don't agree to the terms and conditions, just plan flying back home today. Now click Submit. To avoid mucking up the immigration database, I haven't done that here, but after you click Submit, you'll get a success page that looks like this. Save a screen capture, and then look for the email with the QR code in your mailbox. Don't be surprised if immigration never asks to see your confirmation. Once they scan your passport, all the information you entered pops up on their screen automatically. However, the gatekeepers at the immigration queue may ask to see your confirmation so that they know that everyone in line has already filled in a TDAC. If you're doing the TDAC at home and don't receive a confirmation right away, chances are you made a mistake in your email address, so just go back and do it over. That's all there is to it. Did I miss something? Let me know in the comments. My name is Yai, and I love living in Thailand. I hope you will too, or at least you'll love visiting. Sawadee krap.